Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Neverwinter Nights 2 with me, the Green Dragon. So, we are now trying to save someone named Chandra from the, Git Yankees, who are, well, essentially Gits, and we are trying to make... Also notice how small this house is from the outside. Going inside now. Mm-hmm. Should be. Notice how big the house is from the inside. Now Chandra seems like a simple farm girl, but in truth she is a powerful and dangerous sorceress, as we well know. Seriously? No, that's a single target spell, you dumb bitch. You use fireballs on swarms, they're far more cost effective. Come on. I mean, you can use it on a relatively small group, it will still be more effective, but it's best used on a single target to really obliterate it, because... Okay. 1d6 points of fire damage per level. She's what, level 10? Yeah, she's now level 10. And 1d6 points of fire damage per caster level for each target. Or rather, each ball of flame does that. But you also generate 1 ball of flame per caster level. So it's 10 balls of flame with 10d6 each, which means that on anything less than 10 targets is going to be far more powerful than a fireball. Which is, well, it depends, right? But I would still consider fireballs to be more cost effective, and this is... Yeah, there's no time to explain, you need to come with me right now. Oh yay! And so it begins. What have we got left? Why don't we use a missile storm here? Not so effective, but... Yep, shoot it in the face. I think a magic missile will mostly finish this bastard off. The fuck did you go, Quara? The AI in this game does leave something to be desired on occasion. I mean, it's not completely useless, but it's pretty damn bad. So what have we got left? 1 fireball and 2 missile storms. I think we can keep going, especially since we have lots of artillery on Quara left. Yeah, let's keep going. Chandra! I'm trying to rescue you. Fire! Yeah.
You could live inside a stone farm for a change.
Yeah, I suppose we might as well go out. And oh, this is the no rest area, and there I was talking about continuing or not continuing. Turns out we don't really have much of a choice, do we? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, so that's a rather large group of douchebags. This should be relatively easy though, considering that we can just immediately open with 2 fireballs, which will clean out most of the trash anyway. Well, yay so, really. Yeah.
So my barn and home are both burned to the ground. Anyway, I think it's best we part ways now. You go your way, I'll go mine.
Yeah, I could play this the nice way, but it's not really how... It's not really my character. No, you're not leaving until I say so.
Really? I don't think so.
Uh-huh. Right. And there's more douchebags. And how big a... Yeah, we'll use that. till they come a bit closer. Yep. Bzoom. And die in a fire. Yeah, if I was an evoker, which I considered briefly, but necromancy just seemed more interesting, right? Your standard battle mage with all the evocation, it's a pretty easy thing to go for. Necromancy is a bit more... it's different, right? That's why I decided to focus my wizard on that, so, you know.
Thanks. Maybe I should have stuck with you after all.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, maybe I was a bit sharp with you. Look, I'm here to help, okay?
Well, you could have killed me if you wanted to. Look, we really need to get out before more of these creatures show up. Do you know of anywhere safe that we can talk?
Yes, yes indeed.
Why not? My barn's gone, my house is gone.
Yes, let's leave. Let's just go.
Well now, I see you brought someone new to my establishment. Now who is this young lady?
This is Chandra.
Please lass, come in, come in. Grabnar, play a tune or something. Make the lady feel welcome.
Yes, on your crossbow.
Look, we don't need a lecture on what passes through...
Well, the innkeeper certainly runs hot and cold.
Well, judging by his tone and look in his eye, I'd stay out of arm's reach.
All right, I agreed to let you
Oh hey, level up!
Now I want some answers.
Not all of us wanted you here. Trust me.
What happened at my farm? Who were those creatures? And why were they after me?
Okay, I don't have all the answers. I was hoping you might have some.
What could I possibly know that would be important? I lived on that farm all my life. Did they want to learn how to milk cows?
Yes, it's about Amon Jero.
Jero? He was my grandfather. Or my great-grandfather. Or was it my great-great-grandfather? I heard he was an eccentric but humble wizard, but he died a long time ago. What's he got to do with this whole mess?
Yeah, we need information stored in his haven.
My mother told me about the haven when I was a child. She always threatened to lock me in there if I wasn't a good girl.
Then be a good girl and tell me where the haven is.
I have no idea where. My mother said something about a path you have to walk. She also said getting into the haven requires a pint of fresh blood. And not just any blood will do. It has to be Jero blood. Is that why you rescued me? So you could bleed me?
Oh, I get it now. I was wondering why we brought her here.
Mm-hmm.
She was really starting to bother me.
If you think I'm going to let you drag me into some dark dungeon I used to have nightmares about, think again.
Uh-huh. Okay. It's important.
No, and no. I've been put in enough danger over the past few days to last an entire life.
I could always give you back to the Githyanki.
Well, if you think you stand a chance of doing it, go ahead and try. See, you brought me to a public tap. You make one move and you'll be locked up so deep. Look, I can barely think.
Is she sleep?
Okay, so that didn't go well. Okay. Oh my. What's happening there? Oh. Apparently not what I thought. Okay then. Okay then, apparently there's more fighting.
Everyone, get out of bed and grab a weapon! The flagon's under attack!
Yes, and all your loyal patrons are just gonna rush out and fight. Jesus, I wish I had more munition. Okay, this is the kind of situation where we're on our own. So, a little bit of buffage might not be bad, like mage armor and resist energy too. Because, you know, since we don't actually have a party, if we go down, we will lose the game. That would be a bad time. We don't want that to happen. Hey, Githyanki. But we have the kind of wizard that can sort of take care of himself. So, Kurzap. I suppose one of these. Yeah, they can't hit me worth a damn. How much ammo do I have? 23 and that's it. Wow. It's not very much, is it? I think we should buff further, don't you? Yeah, there we go. 32 AC. Now that is some serious AC. Yeah, fuck that loot first. Core will handle it. She has enough artillery to take down a freaking army division. Oh hey, that's a lot of them. Can I rest? Not while enemies are nearby? Okay, fine. We're gonna get into the main oomph and try and release a freaking... They're actually uninjured there. Well, fuck that. Fuck that. Clean out that trash. There we go.
Chandra has been taken? How in the hell did those Yankee get into the city? Does that matter? You'd best hurry if you want to get her back.
Oh, this douchebag.
There's a sprig of duskwood trapped in his boot. That means they came from deep within Luskan territory, and that's where they'd be returning to. Luskan?
Great.
That's your territory, Bishop. Yes, but it's not my problem. I'm not going to Luskan territory for some farm girl, and certainly not with any kin of yours, Duncan.
Oh, there's a history. It's our duty to rescue you. Fuck no. Yeah, how about in exchange for your worthless hide? Like I said, jaded, cynical, ruthless, well-meaning, right? I mean, that's the thing. He thinks in terms of the greater good, of things he has to do. But at the same time, he's getting slowly more and more willing to cross lines in order to get things done, and sort of drifting away from the for the greater good and more towards just, you know, being willing to do anything, right? Because, you know, he's getting more and more willing to use whatever means it takes to get to his goals, and the actual goals themselves matter less and less, right? But, you know, he still thinks in terms of the greater good, right? He's trying to stop a threat to everyone, which in this case he thinks is the Githyanki, right? And in order to achieve that greater goal, well, if one Chandra Jero has to be bled dry, or one ranger beaten senseless and exploited to save thousands and tens of thousands of people, then that's a small price to pay, and only a weak person would hesitate to do so. And that's the thing, he's starting to see being merciful as a weakness, right? But again, it's for the greater good, and that's... don't know which way this is gonna go and how I'm gonna develop this character, but so far it's like balancing, trying to find a balance between the means he uses to get there and the ends he's sort of fighting for. In any case, the way I see it, he's in the kind of place where he would threaten the ranger right now.
Is that supposed to be what passes for a threat from a harborman? Is your whole family deaf, Duncan? Like I said, not my problem.
Oh.
The Bishop, whether you like it or not. And what makes you think?
Okay.
Calling it due, are you, Duncan? Are you sure? A woman's life is at stake, Bishop. Fine.
Okay.
It was worth it to be rid of you. So be it. All right. Pack your bag. Follow my lead and don't try to be clever. If the Luskans catch us, they'll use us for target practice.
Yeah, I give the orders here.
You're a lot like your uncle. Calling debts, giving orders. Don't keep me waiting too long. I may just...
Hey, so we have to take him. Who else do we take? I don't seem to recall how good he was in a fight, and he sure as hell's not going to have decent equipment. Okay, we'll take Kelgar and we'll take Eleni then. Actually, no, we'll take Nishka and Eleni. There we go. We'll go with that. And what have you... Well, your ranger, do you have any spells? No, nothing very good. Can't grace, protection from energy. That could be useful actually. Oh, hey. Sure, why not? We do have a level up for ourselves. Favored soul? What does that do? Okay, so we can do that without bearing ahead, but we are gonna go with the Pale-Master, odd-numbered Pale-Master level. So we will get a caster level from this, which is good. Okay, so is there anything we get at 5th level? Deathless Vigor. +4 on Fortitude. Ooh, yeah, nice, nice, nice. So, craft armor is a wizard thing. Concentration, craft weapon though. Diplomacy, which is good. Craft trap, we don't care about. Spellcraft, yes, and we will suppose put a few points into lore. Do we want to do alchemy? We could do that. It's no real rush. Do have Quora for this identification business, so yeah, we'll go with these, I suppose. Then we can always save a couple of points. Yeah, we'll save the 2 points. So we have our first 5th level spells. We can pick up 2 more spells on a level. What does Spell Breach do? Okay, strips of up to 2 magical defenses. Spell mantles, glows of vulnerability, pretty much everything. Cute. Okay, so are there any good necromancy spells? Doesn't look like it. Abjuration, Cloud Kill. Okay. Okay. Dice effects. Fortitude save or death. D points of constitution damage. So this will seriously weaken anything in the cloud. And since we are focusing on that, I think we'll go with Cloud Kill and maybe Firebrand. Okay. 1d6 sonic damage per caster level, but that's essentially another fireball. It's not really that important. Shot of Flames. Okay, so this just keeps taking damage if it's unsuccessful on a saving throw. It's good for wearing down a tough enemy, but that's the thing. We're aiming for Blitzkrieg kind of thing. 15d8 for Fireburst. I think a Firebrand is still better. Alright, and how many slots did we get? We get 3, so we'll set it up like this. We'll have 1 Missile Storm, 2 of these, and 2 Firebrands, and that should be a good set. Now you, what do we give you? Appraise, of course. Disable device, open lock, parry, sure. Tumble, use magic device, spot, search. Sounds good enough. And what else? 2-weapon fighting. Okay. A character with this feat reduced the penalty suffered when fighting with 2 weapons. The normal penalty of -6 to the primary hand, -10. Okay. Good. So, wait, you don't have any... The fuck? Okay. Okay, do it like this. You have a katana +1. If we could buy a usual basic katana and boost it up to be a really powerful katana, that could be good too. Spot, sure, why not? We want to see assholes coming. And spells. A 6th level spell, Mass Cure Light Wounds. Greater Stone Skin. Wow, that's... Okay. No, some really good spells. Wow, +10% every round. That's actually really good, but Okay, drown is good, but I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Okay. This is a really good high-end spell, but it's not much point right now. So if we have one of these... Which one of these would I want, really? Which one of these would I really, really want? So she has caster level 11, right? That means it would heal at least 12 points of damage, which is not that much. Okay, paralyzing cloud. Now that sounds good. Alternatively, we'll just go with a summon creature, actually. Just... yeah, go with that, and we'll have another Ice Storm on level 4. And another crappier heal on level 3, and that should be enough artillery to make do, I think. I think that should be good, honestly. Think that should be good. So what have you got? You have longbow plus 1. It's not very good. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not very good. Okay. So, why don't we actually just... okay, feats-wise, what do I have? What do I have? Do I have the craft magic arms and armor? Okay, good, I have that. Now, there was a area for the crafting of things here. Yes, there was. Magician's workbench. I'm gonna enchant Nishka's stuff here. Because that rapier, I'm thinking of having that be a... okay, I have a book for this sort of stuff, right? Okay, the Book of All Elements. Fire. Any weapon, weak fire essence, and ruby. Do I think I have a ruby somewhere. Yes, I do. Okay. Ruby. And this. And we need a weak fire essence. Which we get how? Okay. And that should weaken it to a weak essence. Okay, good. See, we can craft, Okay, we're gonna rest up and we're gonna use a fireball on that and enchant that with fire, giving us a awesome weapon, sort of. Yep, that's fine. And this is now a far, far superior weapon to what it was a second ago. Okay, so how does this affect your attack bonus? It seems fine, really. Not that bad. It could actually be even better if this second weapon was like a dagger or something. So, you know, that Taget's talon which we had somewhere, if we could use that, that would be great, but... you know, this is fine as far as hit bonuses are concerned. Yeah, it'll be fine. And only doesn't need that much anyway, and actually... well, we have more coal lightnings there. Wait, we don't have any... no, we do. We have bark skins on that. That's fine then. Okay. I suppose, and cure light wounds. yeah, most of our fights are relatively short and brutal, so I think that will work out fine. And yeah, there we are. I think that will be okay. What other gems do I have? I have adjacent. Okay, Luskan threat to Neverwinter, nobody cares. I want to take a quick look at... no, not that. No. Da, da, da. I'm looking for the one that gives us the basic stuff for the... what's his face? The weapon enchantments, like the plus to hit and attack. Nope, that's not it either. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna be boosting the trying to give Eleni a mega katana just yet. It should be fine. And we will just go outside, I suppose. I could try to give him better weapons, but we'll get access to some better stuff very soon, and since we're nearing the end of an act, and there really is no point of doing that just yet, right? I think having given Nishka a bit more DPS will be just fine. Yeah, the biggest problem with this is, getting the gems you need in order to, really make this work. Do have an emerald, we could do an acid thing at some point on some sort of weapon, but we'll do that later. Anyway, we're gonna travel on over there and we're gonna split apart in a second, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll record one more. Then again, maybe not. Maybe I'll take a break for a while. I don't mean days, I mean just like tomorrow. I'll be releasing these one per day anyway, so whatever. Yes, something surely isn't right. Right, I don't see any villagers.
Keep listening to, but it's not just the villagers. We're on the trail
Right.
of our friends, though. They're moving fast, but it looks like we've closed in a bit.
Yes.
I don't have time to keep your eyes open.
Hey, so there's gonna be an ambush here. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and well, we'll continue in the next episode, so see you then.